We will make mistakes, but we'll act quickly to correct any mistakes.
For any of you that watched The Apprentice or Celebrity Apprentice, actually Celebrity Apprentice is it's hard for people to remember that Donald Trump was a reality TV host on top of everything else before the political adventure. It's the only reality show that I ever watched. And it sort of mirrors what's happening there, because there were a lot of times in Celebrity Apprentice, you'd see Donald Trump sitting and maybe Ivanka or Junior or one of the partners would be standing and explaining something else. This shows you where he's good at being a leader, where he's able to delegate and let Elon explain some of this stuff. And yes, they are uncovering incredible amounts of fraud. Elon continued with that.
And also, could you mention some of the things that your team has found, some of the crazy numbers, including the woman that walked away with about 30 million,
right,
etc.?
Well, we do find it sort of rather odd that there are quite a few people in the bureaucracy who have ostensibly a salary of a few $100,000, but somehow manage to accrue tens of millions of dollars in net worth while they are in that position.
Mr. Musk, you said on X that an example of the fraud that you have cited was $50 million of condoms was sent to Gaza. But after fact-check this, apparently Gaza in Mozambique, and the program was to protect them against HIV. So can you correct the statements? It wasn't sent to Hamas, actually. It was sent to Mozambique, which makes sense why condoms was sent there.
Yeah.
And how can we make sure that all the statements that you said were correct, so we can trust what you say?
Well, first of all, some of the things that I say will be incorrect and should be corrected. So nobody's going to bat 1,000. I mean, we will make mistakes, but we'll act quickly to correct any mistakes. I'm not sure we should be sending $50 million worth of condoms to anywhere, frankly. I'm not sure that's something Americans would be really excited about. And that is really an enormous number of condoms, if you think about it. If it went to Mozambique instead of Gaza, I'm like, okay, that's not as bad, but still, why are we doing that?
That is an enormous amount of condoms. Yes, I think we can all agree on that. And again, look at the level of transparency and honesty. We are going to make some mistakes. So I'm not even sure if that woman is correct and whether the condoms went to Gaza or Mozambique or anything else. But the point is, do you want your tax dollars going to Gaza or Mozambique? Nobody wants the people of Gaza or Mozambique to have AIDS, but is it our responsibility to give them condoms for it? And do you think it might actually just be some giant slush fund and they're not even getting the condoms and everything else? Now that Fauci's been pardoned, RFK is set to expose what many of us have already suspected about the pandemic. Sadly, this won't help the tens of millions who have never felt the same since getting the virus or the mRNA shots. We all know someone with a personal story. Pfizer has now been forced to release a list of all side effects linked to its COVID-19 shots, and the results are alarming. Conditions like myocarditis and blood clots are surfacing suddenly, leaving people with debilitating health issues. One of the most common but overlooked conditions is long COVID syndrome, causing brain fog, chronic fatigue, and shortness of breath that lingers for months, even years. That's where the wellness company comes in with their new long COVID syndrome support. The bundle includes 4 doctor-formulated nutraceuticals, each packed with 5 to 8 powerful plants and minerals designed to target the root cause of post-viral symptoms. Right now, you can save $40 on the bundle, plus an additional $34 off and free shipping. Just go to twc.health/Rubin and use code Rubin to claim your discount. Take action today for a healthier tomorrow.